but far so easily.
Why? Yeah, pop that, rev that, yes! Bring it back. Wait. How you doing? Doing well, yo. We're on good, man. The weather's good, as you can see. So you know, we're out here. We're working on the beast today, man. We're working on the beast. Doing it. I wasn't trying to cut it right yet, but we're doing it right now, man. Hear that, man? You would never know that sat behind it. That's you would tell, because that's how it looks, yeah. And then right behind, look at the state of that. It's not looking good, bro. Let's see if you can see. Might be a bit dark and shit. Look at the state of that. Yeah. Even from factory, yeah, these are made with so much minimum effort that there is almost this half of this hole is naturally here. Like all they did was from factory seam seal it up. Like what the fuck?
What I need comes from deep, deep, deep. Giving you what I need comes from deep.
By the looks of this, yeah. So have a look at these people, right? So there's three layers, right? We got 1, 2, 3. All you fat shit. You always got to come and inspect what man's doing every time. Checks your workings and that. So that is inside of the car, yeah? Obviously. And this in between these seams is rotten, yeah? So do I just cut it here? Let's say from here to there. Take that off as a whole, right? Be careful cutting it off because I'm going to put it right back on. I need to take it off, clean in between these seams here. Put this right back on. Bam, I don't know what you can see. Right, cool. Yeah, right. As scary as that was, yeah, I'm glad I've done that. As scary as that was, yeah. See, it's not bad. Grind it, clean it, and I can put it right back on. I don't have to recreate this shape. I don't have to do none of that, yeah. Look at all that. Imagine recreating that. That is long. Clean that up, I can go right back on. But now I can get in between the seams. So from the top, boom, weld that line in. Other than that, yeah, I've took all the rust out. Now underneath looks like that. So you got to do it bit by bit, right? Layer by layer, as it was taken off layer by layer. So I either do the top one first, finish that off, and then do this little middle layer. So we're here. This is my plan. Weld this top bit in, finish this lip, and then fill this gap in with this. Let's see what it looks like when it's finished. We've got the top lip welded on. Now I just fill this gap. And that's ready, boy. Just like that. Just like that. Yeah, boy, I'm happy with that. Yeah, boy. Little test. That looks nice, man. That looks it's fitting nice. Yeah, boy. Run out of fucking welding gas, didn't I? At least we got this back here, mate. Wonderful. Wonderful. Fucking perfect. I got something in my eye, mate. Can you just like check if it's alright? I got something in my eye. Looking sweet. Bang, so that's ready to go. So I'm gonna drill these holes. Bang, little mock up. See how it looks. Looking great. Looking great. Look at that. Yeah, boy, that's sick. All zinc primered, ready to go. Just gotta let that dry. The piece drying that. Yeah, boy. Look at the state of that. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. Look at that. Now, it's time to box the rest of this off. We've got this to block it off with. That's my piece. Well, it'll be this way. Now let's bend it up, man. Shape's right. It's a fucking ball ache. As you can see, there's a little madness there. Now I can cut that out, put that right back in, boy. Look at that. Type of beat. Bang. Yes, bro, come on, yeah, boy. Something like cranberry mixed with JD. Yeah, what I'm doing here, self-tapping screw in between each spot weld, so it's flush, so it's sitting perfectly flat on the metal. There's no gaps in between that. Bang! Look at that. Look at that. And then we've got you fuckers behind the scenes, yeah. Who's there behind the scenes? Dishy skid marks. Big J, Big Lewis. Yeah, boy, behind the scenes and them. Big up YT for real. Yeah, boy, you can see where I've slapped it with the hammer a few times. Yeah, man. Boom. So the next day, plan is I gotta get in between all these seams. So as soon as that side's done, all I gotta do is get in between here and in between there. Easy life. And then from there, cut all this out. Fuck, you know, it's actually separated now. Fuck, you know, I'd never even noticed that. It's actually splitting. That's crazy. Drilled out the spot welds. Just cut along this line here. Put the seam back on, man. Nice and clean. Seam reveal. Fuck you know. Man, look at the state of that. Wow, man. That's exactly why I need to get in between there. Come on, GM, bro. All you had to do was spray in between the seams, man. Look at the state of that, bro. Every seam of the car is gonna look like this. But realistically, I cannot get in between every seam of the whole car realistically, man. That would just be impossible. Yeah, boy, I'm just smoothing it off now. I realise I need to record it before I smooth it all off to let you know the progress. One step closer to a shave bay. Grinded the seam flat. Cut this seam off. Let's have a look. Oh, it's not that bad, you know. That is not that bad at all. Even though it didn't look bad, I split them two. And look, that's exactly why you need to get in between the seams. This one, I'm going to save this. I'm going to save that because that's perfect. Clean that up. So all I got to do is create all this. All that, this gap here is going to get all filled in. Yeah, boy. Bang, so I've done this layer first. That's one layer. Then we'll put that back on there and seam weld it. Factory, look. Look how it is from factory. There's a hole. So it's my method to block that off. Weld that in there. and hammer this up. Bang, just like that. Say what you want about the welds, cause I'll slap you in your mouth. Filled up. 100,000 miles of weld. So conclusion, I was debating putting that back on there, but I wasn't sure if to just weld this line. So I've asked a few people and they're like, you know what, just weld the line. And I'm like, fuck it. Because all it'll be 3 dots and weld that back on. They're saying just weld that line. Hammer it from the back, which I've done, so it'll meet, and then just get the line welded. So boom, that's what I'm gonna do now. It is time. Time to cut this off, man. It goes all the way down. It's all the way down to there. Did the cut. Look at the state of that. Look at the state of it. All the way down the seam. Grinded it off. Pretty clean. Still don't know how I'm gonna get in there, whether or not I'll just take this fucking whole skull, this panel shit off. But for now, bit of Rust Street. Zinc primer ready to go, boy. Dilemma. As I was drilling these holes, it was nothing but orange metal coming out. So now I've got to split this seam and put it back on clean, for fuck's sake. So, instead of cutting the chassis rail, seen this spot welds. I seen where it was spot welded on. So now let's see if I can take this off. Seam reveal. Fucking hell. See? That's why I knew I had to get in there. For fuck's sake. Now the whole seam's gonna be like that. I'm just gonna bite the bullet, clean this bit, put this back on. Bish bash bosh. Fucking hell, you ready? I thought while I'm here, I might as well see how this comes off. Oh my days, it's a ball ache. This stops any drill from being in any of these holes. But listen. Look at the state of that. Oh, I'm fucking glad I got in there. I'm glad I got that off. That's what I couldn't get off because of the drill. You fucking piece of shit. And then we got this bit of surface, but it's okay, I could put it right back on. So look at the state of all that. Drilled the engine mounts out, seeing as I ain't gonna need them. See what this looks like in between the seams. Engine mount off. So shout me if you need an engine mount, that's yours. Postage. Cleaned up. Welded up some holes. I've got to get in there, but I've got to get the front panel off, so that's a fucking... That's the future me problem. Rust treat the inside of that. So the next day, epoxy primered. Obviously I'm going to cut that off eventually, but it's being jacked up by that point. So I'm going to take the rest off when time comes and make sure the inside of the chassis rail is lovely. I do need to fix that hole there. If I can, I need to get in there, get the front panel off eventually. That's future me problem, I already said. Sprayed this, because that's going to be covered with a strengthening panel. Epoxy primered. That's still like that. So, while I was here, I sprayed this, which that actually goes directly under here. So that's one of the spot welders to hold that in. So that outrigger actually goes under here. That's ready, that's nice and epoxy primered. The chassis rail strengthening bit, that goes over there. And then the actual side panel. So I've sprayed it because you've only got a certain amount of time. No, I've just fucking put my head in a cobweb. Oh my days. So yeah, it's rotten there, but I've sprayed it anyway because you've only got a certain amount of time to, as soon as you pop this. Yeah, boy. First spot weld on the front strengthening. Now I can drill that flush, get that welded in, and then get this panel on me. That's the first strengthening panel put back on. I've left little spot welders because I need to get this front panel off. All this, I need to get that off. So I've left room to still be able to do that. So now, tomorrow, get this piece closed off, and then from there we get that back on, and bang, it's either foot with this, which might be a good idea, try and foot with this. Now I think about it, I'm probably gonna mess with this after, from there do all this side, and in essence from both sides we'll fix it down and then just be left with the front. So the only thing left on the front end will basically just be this, and then I can just concentrate and just take that all off, find the spot welds for this panel and just take it off, put it right back on clean, sprayed, ready to go on, let that dry. While I'm here, let's play with this, try and get this bit off the light holder. Here we are. So that was fucking bally, I'm sweating up, but I reckon I can get this out now. Look at the state of that. Yeah, boy. Perfect. Now I can get in between these seams, fix that, get that right back on, and fix this bullshit. Closing this off. Now I can get under there, start closing that. Finally can get into that, get that shit off, clean all here, then I can close it off. Got the piece ready. I'm gonna zinc primer these and get that welded up. Started cutting this out. I've got my piece that is gonna go there, that is gonna go there. Cut that out ready. We're getting closer, man. Got this piece on. We're getting there bit by bit. That's that in. Looking good, man, looking good. Nah, it's as easy as cleaning and repairing. Let's go. Now it's clean this up, repair that, and get that in. Taking shape, slowly but surely. Slowly taking shape. Got the lip going around. We get in there, boy. Yeah, boy. It's got to finish some of the welds, but it's taking shape, man. Look at that. What a repair. A bit of cleaning, and that's ready to go in, boy. I might fasten it to the bottom, and where it connects to the top, I might leave it, because I need to take this slam panel off anyway. If you look at the state of underneath it, it needs taking off. Piece by piece, butchering this last little bit. Yeah, boy. That's why I fucking cut that off. I was gonna maybe leave it, but nah, fuck that. Sweet. Looking good, man. Grind some of these welds back, make them look a bit cleaner. All welded up. Yeah, boy. Gonna weld this behind there, and then that's ready to get put straight back on. Oh shit. As soon as this is on, it's the end of the video. Oh shit. Got the bracket on. Yeah, boy. Let's get this clamped in. Let's see how we can get this looking. We got it clamped in. Oh my days. Getting it in that position pissed me the hell off. So if it's off by anything little, I couldn't give a fuck. For example, there, it's off by that much. Yeah, so fuck off. Let's get that welded in, man. What we thinking, man? What we thinking? That's in. Apart from the top, it's screwed in, but I'm taking this panel off, so I've not welded it to the top. Look at that. And to be honest, that's got to be the end of the video. I would fill this up. I'm going to be welding gearbox mounts, and even I might even have to trim this, do like a moon shape for the gearbox for the Saab engine. So for now, if I do any welding on the other side, it's going to perish the paint because it's the epoxy. I won't be able to get in there and respray it. So I'll be back at square one. I'll just know in my head it's just rotting away from the inside. So I'll close this up once I know gearbox mounts are on. Yeah boy. Primered for now. So it's clean. So it's protected. But listen people, fuck yeah now. We've got a lot of grinding to do here, making it look smooth. But we've done a lot of work. We've smoothened that off. We've fixed all that. Fuck yeah now. So people, the next video, we are starting on the battery tray. We are starting here. Next video is going down. Listen people, big up yourself. Follow me on TikTok. I do sim racing lives, drifting, all types of content, man. Listen, sincerely yours live 2.00. We're gonna get all that side done in one video. Yeah boy, I'm gone. Why? Yeah, pop that rev down. Yes. Bring it back.